Patrick Mahomes has made a name for himself, be it in the world of sports or even in his personal life. He's an exceptionally talented chap who's got some really admirable life values too. He's got some pretty solid virtues when it comes to parenting and might be a stricter parent than we thought. But why won't he let his little boy have a cell phone? Hit that like and subscribe button and stick with us to the end to find out. As one of the most successful quarterbacks in the NFL, Mahomes has been able to amass a significant amount of wealth and fame. And though this would mean that his kids would live the lavish and extravagant lifestyle that he could afford, the reality of his parenting contradicts it. His approach to parenting, especially in a digital age, shows a different side of his character, one that we're not aware of. So stick with us as we get into the details of who Patrick Mahomes is, his life as a child, his immense wealth, his role as a father, and specifically why he made the decision to withhold cell phones from his children. Let's begin by going through a summary of how his life has been so far. Patrick Mahomes was born on September 17th in 1995 in Tyler, Texas, and he didn't take long to rise up to become one of the most celebrated quarterbacks in the NFL. As the star player for the Kansas City Chiefs, Mahomes not only won NFL MVP award, but has also single-handedly led his team to achieve the Super Bowl victory. It is safe to say that his impressive performances that have earned him a substantial and secure contract have placed him in the spotlight of both sports and media. For those who aren't aware, Mahomes himself was born to a very sports-oriented family. His father himself, who goes by the name Pat Mahomes, was a Major League Baseball pitcher. But it wasn't just his dad who had a significant reputation in the sports world, it was his mother too. Brandy Mahomes was also a very active supporter of her children's athletic endeavors, and always took them very seriously, sometimes even more than academics. Patrick was exposed to a variety of sports from quite a young age. He tried all kinds of sports, but none showcased his talent as much as football did. It truly was football that captured his heart, and is very evident in his games as well. His high school years at White House High School were filled with so many outstanding achievements of his on the football field. That's where his football career really began. His school achievements were what laid the foundation for his future career. Even in his early years, he never failed to show the required amount of dedication, hard work, and a supportive family environment that fostered his athletic talents. According to the latest studies on the lives of athletes, Patrick Mahomes is one of the highest paid athletes in the world as of now. His lucrative contract with the Kansas City Chiefs is reportedly worth a whopping $500 million. This just makes it clear how exceptional he is when it comes to adding value to the team and the league as a whole. Beyond his playing salary, Mahomes has a bunch of other streams of income. We're talking about numerous endorsements and investments that contribute to his wealth. His financial success is such a huge reason he gets to enjoy a luxurious lifestyle. He also has a whole collection of cars that are so versatile and anyone is bound to envy it. Despite all the wealth, fame, and luxury he could be exposed to and all the resources at his disposal, Mahomes maintains a very grounded perspective on his wealth and its implications for his family. Much different from what the general public would assume his family life is. But do his kids get to enjoy the same amount of luxury? Well, let's find out. Now we know Patrick Mahomes mostly for being a superstar quarterback, which of course he is. But apart from all that, he is also a devoted father to his children. His kids, Sterling and Bronze, are indeed lucky to have him as a father. Mahomes' approach to parenting reveals a whole nother side of him that we don't see on the field. His desire to raise them well and instill some pretty solid values in his children is evident. He has been open about how he thinks family is important and the role it plays in his life. He is very much a family man and a proud one too. While he might have one of the most busiest careers, and public life doesn't make it any easier either, Mahomes prioritizes spending quality time with his family. He tries to make sure that his children grow up with strong moral foundations and a sense of normalcy, which, let's be honest, we don't see a lot in celebrity kids. Moving on to one of the most talked about aspects of Mahomes' parenting though, and the whole point of this video, why won't he let his child have a phone? Why has he made this decision to withhold cell phones from his children? Even while knowing that they might be at the age where most kids have already had cell phones and they have a growing desire to have them, why not? Now, this choice that he has made has become a focal point of discussion, especially in light of the common practice among many parents to provide their children with cell phones at a young age. It is very evident that in today's digital age, the question of when to give a child a cell phone is quite a complex one. On one hand, cell phones are almost a necessity that provides a means of communication that can be crucial in emergencies. Kids also love them because they help children stay connected with friends and navigate social pressures. But then again, while there are a million of good things cell phones are capable of, they also come with a whole host of potential risk. To name some would be exposure to inappropriate content, cyberbullying, and all the negative effects of excessive screen time. Patrick Mahomes, who is well aware of all the cons that a cell phone might have, feels that the weight of the cons outweighs the pros when it comes to gifting his child a cell phone. His decision to delay giving his children cell phones all comes from his desire to help his kids be protected from the evils of the world and also prevent potential pitfalls of early exposure to technology. This being said, Mahomes is not one to completely neglect his kids' wants and desires. He totally understands how much it means to ensure that his children are emotionally and mentally stable. All he wants for his kids is to be prepared for the challenges that come with owning a cell phone, and that they wouldn't have to face anything before that. He stands strong in his belief that a gradual introduction to technology, guided by strong parental oversight, would save the kids from so much trouble and prevent an early and potentially disruptive immersion. This is something that a lot of parents would agree with as well.
Mahomes' son, now 12 months old, may not be asking for a cell phone yet, but Mahomes has already made it clear that his children won't be getting one.
This has sure led to feelings of alienation and frustration for the young boy, and he also has a tough time trying to understand why his peers have access to technology that he does not. And we can all agree that it's a scenario that many parents face, trying to balance the social pressures and desires of their children with the broader considerations of their well-being. But Mahomes hasn't been shaken by the pressure and is very transparent about his decision. He goes on to explain that it's not a matter of denying his children modern conveniences, but rather ensuring they develop a healthy relationship with technology, one that doesn't involve them getting too addicted or carried away with it. I guess it's kinda clear that Patrick Mahomes' decision regarding cell phones is very mature. It kinda reflects his broader approach to parenting and his commitment to protecting his family's well-being. While a lot of celebrity kids have been getting carried away with their luxurious lives, there are some celebrities like Mahomes who would still like their kids to have good virtues. His wealth and success have afforded him many luxuries, but his values and principles guide his choices as a parent. By choosing to withhold cell phones from his children, Mahomes is making a very conscious effort to prioritize their mental and emotional health over societal expectations and trends, no matter how cranky his child might get over not having a cell phone. We can all agree that Patrick Mahomes is more than just a football superstar. He is a dedicated father who navigates the challenges of modern parenting with a quite thoughtful approach, don't you think? As he continues to balance his high-profile career and his responsibilities as a parent, Mahomes always remains a notable figure not only for his athletic achievements, but also for his considerate and principled approach to life and specifically family life. But that's a wrap, folks. What are your thoughts about Mahomes' decision? Be sure to drop them in the comments. And don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe before you go. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. But have you ever wondered about the insane things that Patrick Mahomes owns that are worth more than your life? If so, watch this video to find out the top 10.